Welcome to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as we are live during Riyadh season at the Kingdom Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, 180. Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs, fighting out of New York, New York. He is Saul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division, multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. Fighting out of the blue corner, from
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a So here we go, should be a good one. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. Of course, Canelo Alvarez unified the middleweight championship, defeating Daniel Jacobs in their first fight. Jacobs looking for revenge here.
For their last fight, Canelo won the fight, but he slowed down the second half. Will Daniel Jacobs think, right, I now know what to do. I've got to put the pressure on and make him work the first half of the fight.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. A perfect counter lands. The courage on display here is incredible. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He scores with the counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's all offense all the time. That counter punch caught him clean. He threw a punch and just got countered. counter punch. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fight. There's the bell to start round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Catch and shoot. Shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Jab misses. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? There's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Beautiful counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Jacobs in that last round.
Pretty solid, I ain't gonna lie. You need upgraded. You need to throw more punches, but he good other than that.
Without a doubt, Meg looks so easy. That was a
tougher.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Don't be looking at for one shot.
In the first minute, sticking on the end of that jab and then just start going.
He's not getting back up. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good.
In his tracks. Get out there and switch on. Get this box.
Here's the bell to start round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two were made for each other. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. A perfect counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. And he fails to score with that left hook. And he wasn't ready. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What about Jacobs in that last round? I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Breathe. Just get your breath.
Anything. Go back and win the rounds, right?
To the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah? You were thinking, you were smart.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just boxing. Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything.
On the end of your jab. You're getting your timing already. That right hand, beautiful.
Don't worry about it. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
It's in there. Vary it up. Right. Work that back.
On to the 6th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
You'd like to see more jabs. They have no respect for each other's punching power. With the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Beautiful counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Jacobs in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got it.
And there's the bell for round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Insane action! A straight right just misses. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'd do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. You train overblown.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made looks.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Straight right just misses. That jab doesn't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Surprise there, a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened, a unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, what a result.